Welcome back. I'm Little Red Jam, and we are moving into episode 3 of Life is Strange. Y'all saw a side of me at the end of last episode that I don't think has really surfaced yet in my videos. Yeah, I definitely had a crash out there. Do I regret it? No. Am I embarrassed by it? No. But I do realize that it is a side of me that has now been introduced to the world. So just that if anyone like that in a game is ever being a poopy pants like that in a game, to put it lightly, I'm gonna have a reaction. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I just get strong feels like that. The protective mama side of me comes out, and I just protect Kate Marsh at all costs. That's all there is to it. But outside of how I reacted, so the snowball is rolling. The snowball is rolling down the hill. It felt like a lot really happened there at the end of episode 2 in our last video, and I do not get the sense that it's going to end there. It feels truly like the snowball has just started rolling down the hill and is only going to get bigger and pick up more velocity as we keep playing and keep going. Now, the one thing that actually did feel like it came out of left field for me was just how quickly and immediately Mr. Jefferson has become my top suspect. I am fully and utterly convinced that he is the big bad in this game now. And I am a person, I'm a big thinker. I think a lot, but more than my thinking, I have always been a pretty intuitive person and someone who I tend to trust my gut above all else. My gut has very rarely let me down. Now, granted, it has. It definitely has in moments. So maybe not trusted above all else, but when I get a gut feeling, ooh, it takes a lot for me to be convinced out of that. And my gut feeling right now is that Mr. Jefferson is a slimy bastard. And that probably puts it lightly, because I am fully convinced that he is behind all of this as a photography professor. I really feel like what look like binders at the end are photo albums, and I really feel like he is at the head of what happened to Rachel and what happened to Kate, having now both their names on what I believe are photo albums. And he is a photography professor, and I think he has people tied into it. I really feel like it's basically a trafficking scheme and trying to collect photos on these young girls and sell them. That is what I think is going on, and I think we're going to be uncovering that. It's time to look for some proof. I have no doubt that Max and Chloe are going to be on the hunt from here on out. I also remember in that dialogue with Mr. Jefferson, I didn't really kind of point it out or catch on to it immediately in the moment, but kind of doing some editing and watching back over the scene. Mr. Jefferson also reacted pretty quickly to Max bringing up Rachel, because Max brought up not wanting something to happen to Kate like it did with Rachel Amber, and Mr. Jefferson almost immediately reacted to that, asking what this had to do with Rachel. And in the very first video at the start of episode 1, I forget who said it, but someone told us that Mr. Jefferson had slept with Rachel Amber, that there was a rumor going around, or that it was known that Rachel and Mr. Jefferson had some sort of relationship. I don't know if it was slept with, but it was at least some sort of relationship, because Victoria had been hitting on Mr. Jefferson, and I think I said some dialogue about that not being realistic, and then someone responded that there actually was a case of that. So a lot of signs are not pointing in a very favorable direction to Mr. Jefferson right now, and I do not think that is just because of how triggered I got I don't think it's because of my crash out. I mean, I think I crashed out for a reason. There's just slimy written all over it and bad written all over it. So I'm fully convinced of this, but we're going to see where this game continues to go and potentially what we discover in episode 3. And yeah, I want to say I'm ready for it. I kind of actually don't think I am. So maybe I'm ready to not be ready. So let's dive right in. I'll see y'all over there.
In the previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Whoa. It's called film Little Pieces of Time.
Because Max wants everybody to see
I'm
how
so
hip she is.
sick of people trying to control me!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Wow, we're seeing all the
Totally
foreshadowing.
makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I'm sick of people trying to control me.
I think it's
Nathan's
awesome you
just
said
being
a ton more
used.
about that video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
And there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. You're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Please get me out of here! Max! Nobody cares about me. Nobody. What are you doing here, Max?
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today.
I believe you, Warren.
So cute.
I'll believe anything this week.
Yeah, the game's putting all these little things on people and in places, I think, to make you suspect other people. Like, is his name Frank from the trailer? But it's just 100% Mr. Jefferson. I'm kind of glad that they put that line from Nathan in there. I mean, I think that's a big hint. Being tired of people trying to control him. I mean, that, I think it really shows that Nathan is not the one in charge here. And Victoria was crying. I wonder if Victoria is also getting used to. Something actually, this might cut into some dialogue. I have other thoughts that I forgot to bring up in the intro. I also like how each episode, things are, the time is shifting. We are, I believe, in different days. I mean, this might be the night after the previous episode, but we've shifted from daytime. Episode 2 it seemed like a full day, but then I love that we're getting the start of this episode 3 being at night. It makes the same world and environment and atmosphere feel different and also complete, that you're part of it all. You're not just seeing these moments in time, you're seeing all of it. Chaos theory. So my thoughts are about the chaos theory because that was brought up last episode, and then sort of the thing that triggered and that we see around, but that triggered the powers was seeing a butterfly. Oh. Little bunny's so cute. Get that ass in gear now. I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus.
Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
Oh. I love this game. I love this game. I'm so excited to just explore more. Also, the writing just still on the wall. Oops. Oops. Was this rabbit here before? I don't...
Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back
It's
soon.
Kate's rabbit.
And
It's
until
Kate's
then,
rabbit.
I'll be
Okay.
catering to your every whim.
Okay. I was thinking that I was pretty sure I would remember having had this rabbit if Max had a rabbit before. It's Kate's. That the butterflies were so integral to the rewind, and then it brought up the chaos theory. So very clearly chaos theory and the butterfly effect, and that being tied into making choices in the game and all the little choices that we made on episode 1. It just makes me so curious to see. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say if you'll be able to tell
I better go meet up with Chloe.
how they play a part later on. I mean, we could see some of the effects of what we did and how it affected Kate in last episode, but I'm curious if we'll be able to tell way later on. I mean, potentially with the train and some other stuff. I'm a little scared about my choices with Alyssa to not help Alyssa. I'm sorry. But the toilet paper, I didn't realize that Alyssa got hit, and I got confused on the rewind and if I could rewind. So that one, I still could have done better, but I just sometimes, yeah. So I'm a little curious how,
It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why. This has to end.
She doesn't even look that happy, which is a little sad. I'm scared what me not befriending Alyssa might mean.
Ew. Thanks for the image, Nathan. And everybody here thinks Samuel is a creeper?
What if Jefferson helped with this? It's too artsy to be Nathan.
No way can I clean that shit off. Time to get Samuel da Vinci to repaint. Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay. I need to stay on top of this investigation. You know you're hurting when you don't give a shit about music.
True. So true. Also, I mean, I do sort of think that blaming Jefferson at the end of episode 2 was... I'm just thinking about how it felt like the safe choice in the moment, but how now, actually, if I think he is the one, it was actually probably the least safe choice because it puts a target on our back a little bit. But also the way in which Max went about it, she knew that Kate was talking to Jefferson before class and that it made Kate really emotional, and then Kate ran off. So I still think that makes the most sense, but now that I actually think that...
extra crispy careful, so I don't get caught outside the dorm this late.
Uh-oh, do we have a stealth game here? But now that I actually suspect Mr. Jefferson, I think it's
How did Sherlock Holmes deduce anything without the internet?
a little dangerous.
Glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one. At least the news didn't mention my name. Yet.
Blackwell student attempts suicide on campus, Arcadia Bay, Oregon. A student at the prestigious Blackwell Academy almost jumped from the roof of a campus dormitory today, with most of the student and faculty as startled witnesses. Authorities confirmed that the student, Kate Marsh, 18, had been troubled, but information is scarce at this time. Dozens of cell phones recorded the event, which ended with an unidentified student talking Marsh down to safety.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay. I shouldn't sound so disappointed.
I'm curious if we'll hear about or come across any of the other names that were on the binder. The only one I can remember was Kelly. Kelly was the one that came before Rachel. And I also... Rachel told Chloe that she had met a man and she sounded excited about it, and I'm curious if that was Mr. Jefferson.
I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school. If she does.
Father Lamont, Psalm 34:18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Zach Riggins, Blackwell Bigfoot's promise to win the next game for you. Courtney, hope you feel better. Alyssa, we're all behind you, Kate. Evan, thinking of you. Victoria, sending love to you. Taylor, get well soon. You are in our heart. And those two were standing there filming the whole thing. It's awful.
Man, I really turned a molehill into a mountain. I feel bad for Mr. Jefferson about this.
Oh my god. This is a page created by students to support Mr. Mark Jefferson after he was unfairly removed from representing Blackwell Academy at the National Everyday Heroes event in San Francisco for reasons unknown. We are not aligned with the school faculty, only students expressing our outrage at the most popular and distinguished professor at Blackwell should be treated so poorly. Mr. Jefferson is the face of photography on campus, plus an inspiration to his many students. Please like if you support Mr. Jefferson and would like the school to reverse its poor decision. Leave your comments below. Any extreme language will be deleted. Anybody notice weird shiat going around Blackwell this week? Major reason I came to Blackwell was Mark Jefferson. Let's create a petition. Please allow Mr. Jefferson to return. He's the best teacher I ever had. I boycott class until Mr. Jefferson comes back. Are you going to be able to attend class without Mr. Jefferson? I'm sure they'll have a sub. Oh my gosh, anonymous. F-dis Nazi bullshit.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
This game doesn't hold back. Time is bunk. Douglas Adams. Max Power. Watching you walk down with Kate from the roof was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. You're a hero, Max. Thank you. Way to make headlines, Max. But then they're going to find out that I turned in Jefferson. I'm surprised that it hasn't already come out, considering that the principal likes to just yap their mouth. But also, I mean, if the principal is in on things, then of course Jefferson would have found out, and Nathan would have known that we tattled on Nathan with a gun.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month. First I saved Chloe, then Kate, and now you, Lisa. Not a bad record for a week.
I bet it's dead at this point if you had overwatered it. I should feed it bunny though.
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
Nosh. I love noshing. Floor lamp, switch on. Okay, I like some light. Oh, but it's so fluorescent. Max, what are you doing? Why would you? These are so warm and cozy, and what is this? What is this, Max? I thought you knew better.
Pretty hard to focus on my class schedule this week. I wonder why.
Can I leave? I was kind of thinking I'd have to go out the window.
Kate's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time.
I was just looking.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse. All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence. And all roads are leading to my tornado vision.
It makes me think more, too, about... I know I keep bringing up Twin Peaks. I'm sorry, especially if you haven't seen it. But Jefferson being this... like, the center of this evil spirit, or just this essence of evil that is leading to these more esoteric occurrences of weather and the supposed vortex that's coming. Jefferson just being like the center of the vortex.
Okay, this is scary dark. Let there be...
Oh! No! Are we getting it? Is this a horror game now? Wherever you go, there I am. Wait, that sounds so spooky.
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria. Where the hell are you, Rachel Amber?
What did
I
Max
hope
write?
you burn bright again soon, Kate.
It's Tiger, 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 burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Blake for Kate Marsh. Whoa. That's... Yeah, barricade tape? Necessary.
So much hypocrite.
We're gonna get caught. Who dat?
Do they really need that crap on the door? Kate's still alive.
Right? Why do they? It makes it feel so dark.
The end of the
guess
world
it
might be
is.
coming before your party.
Yeah. No balls allowed.
I bet you'll party like it's 1999. Assholes.
I wonder if Jefferson, was that ever brought up? If Jefferson's an
I feel like
alumni?
you're guiding us along. But where?
An alumni of the Vortex Club? I wonder if Rachel is this deer spirit that we keep seeing. Oh. If she did die, she could be the deer reincarnated in a way. Our guiding spirit.
I hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
I bet Victoria also thinks it was for attention, although Victoria was crying. I wonder... What if they were pressured to try to push Kate to the edge of suicide? If Rachel went missing, I mean, is it that they want the girls that this happens to disappear or die so that they don't potentially remember what happened and have a reason to, or have a way to catch them?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
Oh. I kind of want to blame her. I'll see both, but I'm going to start with the blame.
You should believe it. She almost jumped because you and everybody here bullied her.
What? You're like blaming me?
As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, yes.
Then just get out of here. Like, stop fucking with me. I already told you that my mom is in the hospital. I'm done for the day.
Yeah, nope. Okay, I want to see what the other one is, but I'm pretty sure I'm sticking to that. Sometimes the truth hurts, even if you're going through your own tough shit.
Hey, Max.
It's like, you can also be struggling and also be responsible for not being kind to other people.
I can. I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Get more information out of this.
Where did she go?
I know I can trust you since you were so nice asking about my mom in the hospital, but Victoria will, like, make my life hell if I blab, okay?
No doubt. I do hope your mother gets better. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're, like, weird, but pretty cool, Max. Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Do I feel a little bad? Yes. But I still, like... I mean, you can't control Max's dialogue. But... sometimes you do have to get your feelings hurt and be called out on stuff that makes you defensive to actually start to realize that you are part of the problem.
Hey, Max.
I can just immediately say something about Victoria sneaking out.
I know. Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw her? She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty awesome when you went up to the roof to save Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
I didn't feel like we got any different information out of that.
I really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Jeez, Taylor actually seems concerned about Kate.
I'm gonna leave it at this because I do want Taylor on my side since she's close to Victoria. And I think I can get information from that. But
Kate probably won't want to look at these posters when she comes back.
I want to go with the blaming route. Because, I don't know. I do think Taylor, and it's just so easy to be genuinely concerned for Kate and be shocked at what happened, but to still be in denial that you played a part in it. Like, it's just so much easier to play the victim role, to be like, oh, I'm so shocked about this. This really, like, makes me scared or whatever. And to prevent someone to change and to actually recognize that they were part of the problem. But it's also all conditional or just nuanced, because I also don't think probably the way in which, I mean, it's just tough being bound by the dialogue that is chosen in this game by the developers, because I also think that there's a way to communicate to someone that they, like, a kind and empathetic and sympathetic way that doesn't result in defensiveness, to help someone recognize that they were part of it and that they need to do better, while also being empathetic to whatever's going on in their life and how that might impact them. So I don't think the blame route in the way it shakes up is effective and the best. But I feel like the other route doesn't necessarily push Taylor, and maybe it's not the right time for that, but it doesn't necessarily push Taylor to consider. Or I guess maybe, I mean, realistically, I would want to ask Taylor, like, sort of try to see if Taylor's already thinking about it through curiosity and questions, rather than a direct blame. And if she's not, then try to figure out where to go from there. Because if she is already thinking about it and feeling bad because she does think she played a part in it, then it's like, well, okay, then you don't have to pile on, because then that is also just kind of a similar situation in some sense. So it's all very nuanced and conditional, and I think there are kind and empathetic ways to go about helping people realize what their actions do and mean, and also how that plays into their own struggles in their own lives. Fiend. End thought. Safe, not sorry. No matter how much you like each other, one slip up can change your life. You have a choice. There's nothing wrong with waiting. I think we already read that poster. So we know Victoria snuck out. Does that mean we can sneak into Victoria's room?
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
Hey. We are on the same page, girl. Morality and ethics. Let's do some snooping.
Since I've crossed the line from snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party.
Yes, snoop to detective, and we definitely have a warrant.
Those boots are made for walking runways.
Those boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll
These
do.
socks cost more than my wardrobe.
These socks cost more than my wardrobe. And with that, I've got issue.
I'll title this one, Portrait de la Assholes.
Is Mr. Jefferson in it?
Whoa, there's Kate. Totally high. She looks confused. Not like she's partying.
So they only put peoples on Victoria, and I think that's Nathan. It's interesting to distinguish them as characters, you know, versus not. We looked at the socks. We looked at the boots made for walking down runways.
Victoria is about as street as me. But she really appreciates style. Whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space. Color me impressed.
I've heard that. Bag seems search-worthy, so let me look other places.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan.
Why is this folded? Missing Rachel. Trash?
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater.
What do we have? Acadia Bay Cleaners. $30 cashmere sweater. Anything juicy? I don't think so.
Victoria's secret. She's a geek.
Blueberry. Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. What? Body paint? Because the person's blue? It was glow in the dark undies? Victoria's Secret? Computer. Okay, let's do the bag.
A unique point of view is right. Thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
Excellent. Well-researched essay with a unique point of view. Noir and Day, Expressionist Photography by Victoria Chase. Okay, nothing in the bag.
First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club.
Just you wait. It'll be in the bag soon.
There has to be some dirt in here on Victoria. Well, well. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse.
From Victoria to Taylor. Hey, sweet tea, what up? I'm just avoiding some lame-ass science homework. How can anybody do fucking homework after seeing somebody almost jump off a roof? I can't believe we all saw it live. It was like watching a reality show. And I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like everybody's hiding or afraid. Yes, I feel like total shit for everything I said about Kate in that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. This girl needs a serious curfew cocktail. We'll drink to Kate. V. From Taylor. What a sweet trip that was today. Seeing Max and Kate like that? I need a drink too. Or wait, why did I say what a sweet trip? Oh, because there's the sweet underneath. What a trip that was today. I need a drink too. Let me know the time. XO, sweet tea. I don't know. Was there not other stuff?
Well, well. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse. Nothing to see here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed.
Okay,
Not that
but
Victoria couldn't hide her shit.
where
Man,
is
I'm getting paranoid.
under the bed? There's Max, there are boxes under the bed. There could be a hidden floorboard under this carpeted floor. Boxes up there. Max, there's a lot we're not looking at. You know? You know? You know? Did Victoria put in these black slabs on the wall and ceiling? Alright, I guess we're leaving. I think we're gonna get caught. Oh, no, we're good. Alright. So, that felt pointless. Is Taylor still in here? Can we say anything again? Why did you look this way? Max? Am I missing something in the showers?
I really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Alright. Bye!
Hey, Max? Come here.
What? Oh. Oh. Where's that coming from? It sounded like it was in my head. Waiting for you, Kate. Wait. No money. No money. Don't. Don't. Wait. I don't know.
Yes, I am going to find you, Rachel. For Chloe and Kate. Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care. Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
What if I say we're all responsible?
I think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who went up to that roof with Kate.
I want to know some of the other
lucky.
answers.
That's all.
No, girl. That was not luck. You made a choice to save her. Like a superhero.
Then maybe it's time to catch the bad guys.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? I know Jefferson got reamed by the principal. Do you think they're involved?
The yet in here feels a little suspicious.
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Not me. Don't mind this bag I have slung over my shoulder.
I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later.
Okay, let's try some of the other dialogue choices.
Hey, Dana.
Better than...
What if I say she was depressed?
I knew she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
So that leads to the same-ish thing, or same dialogue. Oh wait. Is this different? Why was she on the roof? Just all you know, Kate was serious? Huh.
That's really all you know?
Like, why would I know anything else? And Max, it's not cool to treat me as if I'm some suspect. I have a fucking headache now. So please, let me crash.
Hey, Dana.
Better than...
What if I blame
Come
Victoria?
on, don't blame yourself. There are other people involved. Like Victoria Chase.
She definitely deserves a face punch for pimping that video. I didn't do enough to step up.
Now it's time for serious payback. In other words, revenge.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? I know Jefferson got...
Okay, these are different dialogue choices. What if I say I'm not sure yet?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm on it. Weird shit is going down at Blackwell. and I'm going to find out why.
I'm getting scared now.
That's
What?
the same.
Like, who?
That's the
Victoria,
same.
Not
That's
me.
the same. Yep. Okay.
Hey, Dane.
better than
So we'll do the shoe is depressed.
must be.
She's
Kate was
serious?
serious. But it's not all about that video.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? I know Jeff.
Okay. And that leads there. And then we'll try that other one. I don't think we're gonna get anything different, but
Not me.
just in case.
I am
Whoops.
wiped
Oh,
out,
hold on.
Max. We'll talk later.
Just in case.
Hey, Dana.
Better than
She's
I-
depressed.
must.
Why was she on the roof?
So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on. You really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get drunk at a Vortex Club party?
So what exactly are you saying, Max?
Okay.
I'm not... What?
Victoria.
Okay.
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care.
Let's see what's on your laptop.
Aw, Trevor is a sweetie. Good for Dana.
Hey Dana, I've been thinking about you all day and know how hard it was for you to see Kate almost jump from the roof today. Glad that Max swooped in like a superhero. I don't have anything deep or smart to say, I just want you to know that you're a good friend to Kate, and I wish she had more friends like you. You have been so good for me when everything else is so fucked up, and I am here for you always. I miss you, Trev. Dana to Trevor. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I keep seeing Kate on that roof and feel like I should have done more to help her. Max did more than anybody to save Kate, and I don't even think they're BFF. So happy you're thinking about me. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and you are just as good for me as you think I am for you. Dreaming of you tonight. XXOO Dana.
If Dana talks to Juliet about this, she's gonna wish she didn't.
Huh? To Juliet. Dana, I hope you're doing okay after today. I don't want to bother you, but I'm writing an article about Kate for the paper, and I wanted to know if you could answer just a few short questions. It seems like there are too few answers. Let's talk when it's convenient for you, Kay? Hope you're well. Sincerely, Juliet. And then from Dana. Hi, Juliet. I know you want to find out more about Kate, but I'm still a little shaken up after today. I don't think you'll get too many answers so soon after what happened today, and maybe it's better to keep a low profile for the moment. Kate deserves some privacy for a change. Yeah, for real.
Yes, the Vortex Club does indeed suck.
Anything else? Paper ball?
This is both sad and pathetic.
Okay, this was the thing from Logan. We already saw that. Stuff. I think we already saw
That is
that.
so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party.
Alright. I can't tell if that sounds like laughing or crying. I think laughing. Stella, Kate, just want you to know you're in our thoughts. Okay, no inner dialogue about this. Praying for a fast recovery, Kate. Alright. On we go. I like that sound effect of the light that they had in there. Like, I bet Victoria's
So
out
Chloe is
talking to
waiting for me
Nathan.
in front of the main hall.
In front of the main hall, you say?
Oh, the most magical insects. Burn bright.
The voices. The principal. Where are you? I'm gonna get caught, aren't I? I can't see anything. Oh, wait. Inside? No. Where am I? I know. Wait, I know I have a set of keys.
Now, why won't they fit? These keys are all...
Principal Wells. Are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
Is he drunk? Main building. Okay, so I have to go that way, but the principal...
Blackwell almost lost another student. I wish Kate Marsh would just skip town. Now I have to deal with more pissed off, entitled parents who want to blame me for their mistakes.
Ugh.
Cheers.
I should read the journal, but let's see what Chloe said. I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now, Max. Just wait. Wait, what else did I have here? Oh, from Warren and Mom. Warren. Okay, read those. Yo, Max. Just had to remind you again how fucking awesome you were today with Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit in the labs on the lab's 3D printer, cool? And you totally earned dinner on me, along with our escape to Planet Oapes. Call me. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight, especially since I got Mr. Jefferson kicked out of his own contest. I'll call you later, okay? Alright, where's the Mom one? Up here. Max, please call us as soon as you can. We are so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want to know how you are. So please get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back in a few minutes, swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. Okay, I didn't read. Wow, this is all new. Where did I last? Wow, okay. There's a lot. Okay, I read this one. This is where we ended up. Ooh, lots of reading. Okay. Get cozy, everyone. Story time. So we ended with the reading about Nathan and Victoria sitting on the desk. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her, like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind power to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again, my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. The paint almost looks like angel wings in a way, but also looks pretty ominous, which is interesting. I know this isn't about me, though I have to admit it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" And everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her, just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though, to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. Felt so weird to do since I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about other students, because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax. Right. Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that every day heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were all heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond, considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school. But like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't really know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile once she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like, I got a hug from the whole school. So, maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Still, I ended up telling the principal that I saw Kate crying after she talked to Mr. Jefferson. I wasn't trying to blame him, I just thought it was important information. Maybe I fucked up, narking on the one person I respect the most at Blackwell. I could see Mr. Jefferson was disappointed in me too. The principal was more upset, because he pulled Jefferson out from representing the school at the Everyday Heroes contest. I didn't expect that at all. I'm so confused right now. How can I keep going to Mr. Jefferson's class after I ruined his reputation? And do I still have to give him a photo for the contest? After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at school than like a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me, if I keep playing amateur detective. Wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time. As if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? Gotta hydrate. October 9th. Does that mean it's past midnight? Well, what time did Chloe text us? Almost, but not yet. Still technically the 8th. Here. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be. Okay, that's interesting, because yeah, every time she rewinds, she holds out her hand like she's reaching for something. And that's a pretty cool visual of thinking about rewinding time, reaching for something that you missed or don't have or can't go back to. I hadn't really thought of that, but that's a really interesting physical representation of it that they've included. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being a respected globe-hopping photographer. Or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe's determined to get to the bottom of what's going on. So I've been playing What Would Chloe Do? Which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic Channel. Mystic, scientific, or apocalyptic, the Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof, but I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with gifts and flowers. Finally. So that's cool that I got Mr. Jefferson in trouble and he won't be representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I don't blame him for what happened to Kate. Yes, he should have listened to her, but it's not fair he can't attend the event. Now the winner has to hang out with Principal Wells. I hope Victoria wins. But one of my heroes probably hates me. Yay, Max. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of the night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. Part of me wonders if the principal knows what Jefferson is doing, if Jefferson is doing it. If also the decision to remove him from this contest, well, it makes me wonder that if whoever won that contest, if something would have happened to them, if they were traveling with Mr. Jefferson alone. And so maybe the principal also chose to pull Jefferson out of this because it would just be too risky now that there's even the slightest bit of connection with Jefferson. And I mean, I don't even think Max is suspicious, but having reported him is something. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony. Like, I'm gonna rewind myself out of existence or something. That's kind of ominous. Can I honestly say I'll have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and that eclipse just hallucinations, or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle. Which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true. Right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her to that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side. Finally. I hope I can visit her when all this blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. Oh, right, and that was page 1. Okay. Oh, and I need to keep an eye out for our optional photos. Shoot, I feel like I might have already missed one. Because one looks like it's going to be the little bugs with the squirrel. But this first one looks like it would be a figurine that would have been in someone's room. I saw the little squirrel over here. The little water puddle sound always messes with me.
I feel so giddy, even after Kate almost jumped. Maybe it's the leftover adrenaline. But I feel kind of invincible now.
The music is way too ominous paired with those thoughts of Max saying that she feels almost invincible now.
saw me. Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door.
The principal saw you? I mean, we can just rewind all the way. Can it go any faster? There we go. All the way back. Oh, get a little photo of the squirrel. Oh. Wait. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little buddy. I know, I gotta be a little further away, huh? Sorry, Max. What? Okay. How do I... From here? Can I do it from here? No! No! Why can't I engage with you? What about from behind? Why? 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 Do I need to do like... Do I need to... I swear this is it. I swear this is the shot. Is it too early? Is it a different squirrel? Is there a squirrel somewhere else? Can I go back in? No. Do I have to wait for the principal?
Oh, great. He saw me. Maybe Samuel should fix that lamp. The Tobanga does look pretty scary at night. Please don't destroy me.
The principal saw me. The squirrel saw me. Can I, like, crouch? Do I need to get it while he's jumping? Okay, what if... Oh. Okay. Maybe I just... yeah, I have to be here?
Look at the lens and say nut. Gotcha.
I was gonna say photo number 2. Dang. No! Did I miss photo 1? Maybe it's in here. I bet it's in here.
Unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around.
The girl stuff.
Nothing here.
Unless I missed something in Victoria's room. I felt like I was pretty thorough.
Nothing but tools.
Maybe in Dana's room?
Nuts and... Oh, great. He saw me.
What?
Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door. Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion? I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does?
Okay, is there any sort of figurine in here? Bummer. I think I missed optional photo number 1. Sad. I mean, I'm not that far in. I could restart, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to sigh about it. Woe is me. Did I look at... I didn't even look at the photo I got. Little cutie. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for fish, a skull, a bird statue. I think maybe it was in Dana's room. Hello? 11:50. Can I... I've kind of been dilly-dallying. Can I go all the way back? Far enough?
Gotcha. Now, why won't they fit? These keys are all... fuck it.
He's lucky nobody else saw him like that.
You have to be stealthier
Except
than
me.
that. You're not supposed to be outside your dormitory at this hour. You know that.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells. I'm still tense after I thought Kate was going to jump today. I just needed some air and space to walk.
No explanations. Seeing Kate come up on that roof, then seeing her come down with you. You saved her ass. Maybe saved Blackwell. Now don't get cocky. Going back inside. You earned good dreams.
Great. So how do I get past him to meet Chloe? He's lucky nobody else saw him like that. Except me.
Drunk. Right, I need to go this one.
I'm sitting.
Before the sitting the butt down.
I know I have a set of keys on me somewhere.
Bottle?
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Oh, why won't they fit? Oh, Chloe! She's gonna jump out and scare me, I know it. Ah!
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Didn't you
Chaos
say that
theory?
it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Mr. Jefferson in trouble.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
About Kate or Rachel? What sort of clues? I feel like we could probably find more about Kate.
Right. For one thing, there's too much coincidence between the people around Kate and Rachel.
Like Step Prick and Nathan Prescott.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
Kicking it? Is that supposed to be another way to say dead?
Alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful here.
Spirit?
Maybe too much power. Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Prick.
Let's go.
You're such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it,
Fair.
Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here. Thank you again so much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Oh!
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max, who claims I enabled Kate Marsh's trouble by merely listening to her.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria. I won't be going to San Francisco, remember?
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, yikes. Yikes.
It's so stupid.
That was a wild threat.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Shit is about to get real at Blackwell.
Let's go find out.
Wild.
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
I would have to imagine.
I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
I think they try to kind of get you off of Jefferson's trail at that point because he's so adamant about not falling for what Victoria was doing, but for him to be successful at this, it's got to be so much more calculated than just wanting to get with a bunch of girls. Also, not to mention that Victoria comes from a really wealthy family, and so that's so
Nerd
much
alert.
higher risk.
This poster has Warren written all over it.
Can I just explore around a little bit first? I mean, I don't know what would be different around in here, but, you know, see if anyone is doing anything. Oh! I wanted to be in here. I mean, it was just open. I might be messing with the flow by doing this first, but
I feel silly thinking of myself as an everyday hero for helping Kate. But it's cool that other people do. Now if I could only find Rachel.
I mean, they did let me do this. So... will I be able to open this with the keys? There's gotta be stuff in there.
I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work. But he does have some style.
Huh.
I say one stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed. Nice going, Max.
Dear Mark, I just wanted to drop you an informal note to let you know that Blackwell is conducting an investigation into the events of this week. You'll be receiving an official notice in the mail, but you deserve to be told about this now. I respect your work and status here at Blackwell and hope you don't think too harsh of me in this very difficult time. I hope this all works out in your favor. Raymond Wells.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic. Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
It kind of looks like a grieving doctor, which is interesting, but it makes me think about what Jefferson had said about it almost being a cop-out to photograph people who are grieving. But it is, I mean, for an everyday hero type contest to photograph a doctor, but see them what looks like mourning. So can I not open any drawers in here? Not that Jefferson would keep anything here. A cigarette pack?
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Oops. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I need to go into the science room because I bet I can photograph the fish in the science room. Don't think there's anything else. But see, these are the exact same things. They're just black instead of red. I have to imagine their photo albums. Oh, the music is so good. Is this the science room? Chloe's gonna be wondering where the heck I went. Weren't there fish in here? Over here. Yeah.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, Fish.
Good evening, Fish.
Thanks, Fish. Nice work.
Oh, I can't believe I missed number 1.
Please resume your slumber.
I can't believe I missed photo 1. Graffiti?
I never said they were great, troll.
Can't believe the new bullying has started so soon. Where's... that coming from? It feels like this desk, but... anything else to look at? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't think I am. Oh, the worst. The worst. What the? Oh, another photo. I should have looked at it first.
Ew, gross. At least switch to E6.
Oh, quick music stop. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to read those. I can't believe I missed photo 1. It wasn't on my radar yet. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? We got the graffiti. Exam file.
An A-? Alright. So Dr. Max did help Warren this morning.
Uh-huh.
A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means. Ass biology. Ugh, gross.
That's funny. Yeah, let's go out this way. Why not? Anything else? We've been through... I'm pretty sure it's just Jefferson's room and the science room. Never really been able to do anything else with any of the other doors. Poster. Trophies.
No
Probably the
trophy
same.
will help Blackwell's reputation now.
It's a little different. I wonder if that something used to be up for that poster. Can't remember. Okay. To the principal office snooping we go. But I bet he's gonna come in looking for his keys.
There's no way David would get in Mrs. Grant's face. She'd shut his ass down fast.
Dear Miss Michelle Grant, as head of security at Blackwell Academy, it's my job and duty to make sure all the bases have been covered when it comes to protecting the student body. I know I'm nobody's favorite among the faculty and students, but I know I'm making sure their safety is my prime directive. Since taking over as head of security, my statistics speak for themselves, as does the 15.4% drop in campus crime. I respect your position as a science teacher, but you have unfairly demonized my plans for a surveillance system with a cowardly petition. I hope that you will redact this petition and reconsider the human cost of not retrofitting Blackwell Academy with the latest in safe and private security. Sincerely, David Madsen. I do wish that there were, you know, you can compromise a little bit when considering maybe not having the cameras in dorm rooms. Okay, those also look, well, those look a little different than the black and red ones, but are bindery. So many mugs for just the principal.
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
Bathrooms, plural. More keys. Seems helpful to me.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
How to feed your inner spirit animal. Roccamonte. Why does Principal Wells have that? Or is this... This isn't the principal's office yet? Oh, the principal's office is back here. This is just... front desk? I mean, is this all Samuel's stuff? I don't know.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
So I bet the
Well, you
principal
could look
has...
for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Okay, well, maybe they're just on the wall of keys. Oops. Maybe they're not. I kind of feel like the principal has the keys to his office and not the keys to his home, and is going to come in.
Dead end. Boring.
Yes, I am going to open every drawer.
Crap.
Okay. Can I look at anything else besides the key rack? More drawers.
Desolation. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
I haven't looked at everything,
Spend
Max.
enough time with Frank, but I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
What? Warren?
Hey,
Why-
Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
Chloe's gonna be jealous.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
What?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Oh, we get it. We gotta hurry. Okay. Whoa. Oh! You have to find 4 objects: sugar, a soda can, duct tape, sodium chlorate. Here's how you do it. Making an explosive? It's just a powder used to create chlorine dioxide. Shit, everybody knows that. For the sodium chloride. WTF? So are you really gonna try this? Keyword is try. I bow to your wisdom. Wait, no way we're gonna create an explosive.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
Stupid. No other drawers? Wait. No, I can look at the drawers. No, that's the box. Okay. Ah, sugar. Great.
Ooh, sugar. Only 3 more items to go.
I did also realize,
Warren
so
is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
maybe some of the items will overflow, but where I have my camera does hide that it shows the items in the top right.
No can here.
There haven't been too many instances of it. One was with the hammer when we hit the fire alarm in the first episode, and the other was with the beer cans.
Nope. Doesn't anybody drink sodas here?
Okay, maybe we just have to buy one.
Release the crack can.
Max is
Don't
such a
mind
goober.
me.
Okay, you can kind of see the edge of the
We're
item
halfway
there.
home, Max.
So we'll definitely get some overflow. Warren. Oh. You still there? Did you blow up? Max? Still here. Didn't blow up. Not yet. I need to concentrate now. TTYL. Wait, where is messages? Why are they at the bottom? I need duct tape, sodium chlorate. I can't remember if I case locker.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Oh, I guess I missed that before. I did just kind of run past all the lockers. I think we can definitely find the sodium chlorate in here. And I guess the duct tape will probably be in Jefferson's room, the art room.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chlorate.
Science book.
So sodium chlorate is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
Makes me think that, is his name Samuel? Would have it? Anything around here? The little fishes are sleeping. Slapping.
No, this mixture doth not work.
I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder if it's in...
A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means.
If it's in the other room. In the, like, secretary room or front office room. But let's look for duct tape.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Where would duct tape be? Beautiful.
The tape is mine. Only one more ingredient left.
And probably not in here. I want in that door. So I bet maybe we have to learn that it is weed killer and then go back to look for it.
First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club.
Bathroom.
A long time ago, in a girl's room right here.
In a girl's room far, far away. Do I have to leave? No. Okay, I bet it's in here. Oh, but I can't interact with Chloe. Do I bet it's in here? Maybe searching the key rack could?
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
Weed killer. Did I just miss it in the science room? I probably did. I mean, you had access to the science room. We got the duct tape in the art room.
Max, if you can't find sodium chlorate in the science lab, give it up.
Okay. I hear you. Hear ye.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Back to the science lab we go. Do I just need to look at all of these? I looked at that chemistry stuff. I looked at the science book. Do I need to know what I'm looking for? And then... Oh.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Just look up.
I probably should find... You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
This makes me nervous. Okay. No, it's fine. We're fine. Great.
Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
We have it all. We're rolling in the weed killer. And duct tape and a soda can and sugar. And where am I going? Here. There's no way we are... There's no way we're exploding this door. A pipe bomb. I need to set the bomb up on the door. Okay, before shit hits the fan, I'm gonna read our journal. I think here, 41. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in... Oh, no, we read that. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. Read that. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't a ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused, dealing with Kate's family, and the Prescotts, and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tood, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure. So much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe. Bad Max. Even though I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me. Shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. Look at the punk ghost. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right. How can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet. Even with so many terrible things happening all around us, it felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery. Something bigger than any of us. But we kinda suck as master spies since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand. And of course, Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help. Maybe too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
This is so cool!
This is so bad.
Get ready to haul ass.
It's a wooden door.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Maybe rewind a knot? Maybe choose not to do this? Was this lamp always on? I guess it was, right?
Take it easy on the door, Chloe.
Okay, so seems like that's just there and all we have. So do we like clean up and hide? Do we just see what we can find? I mean, might as well just snoop a little bit. Oh, okay. Guess not. Guess something happens. Oh. Yeah, cool.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
That's wild.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste.
Of course, I just happened into that solution.
How can you trust somebody who has a fucking
Photo.
bronze bird in his office?
Photo.
I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
But first, we must take an optional photo.
You're not so tacky up close.
Oh, Warren? How do we take this photo? How do I? I'm pretty sure. Up top? I'm pretty sure. Right? Wait, it has... Almost looks like it has Chloe's necklace on it. Okay, let's read Warren's message. So, did you blow the lock, Unabomber? Oh, please. I just wanted to see if you knew your explosives. And to see your incredible artwork.
That is so cool that my signature actually counted. Go, Miss Grant.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my glad, happy, fortunate duty to inform you that your petition to block the installation of a new surveillance system has received enough signatures for the school to reject the plan. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. However, I did recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and shared your concern for possible invasions of privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will feel empowered by the outcome of your petition. Best, Principal Wells.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
Sean Prescott. Principal Wells, it has come to my attention the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. This local historical crest is required as per the donation terms to the library, or the donation will be rescinded, among others, for the school. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. Why does Sean Prescott care about the Thursday Halloween party? I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Thank you, Sean Prescott. Box.
Tumbleweeds. Look at this pile.
Student files seems important.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
Okay. Update. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue her academic excellence. GPA 4.0. Brief summary. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representation of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Principal Wells, this is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. I just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do from now. Thanks for all your help. Lieutenant Chris Rossi, Arcadia Bay PD.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Chloe, GPA 1.7. Brief summary. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell, despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her students. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Update. Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attached police reports. Expelled.
Only 2 more files to go.
Oops. Unsuccessful sip of water?
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
GPA 3.7. Isn't that weird? Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell.
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
GPA 2.8. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. The transfer information. Update. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best at Blackwell Academy by stopping fellow student Kate Marsh from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there's an ongoing police/faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
GPA 3.9. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistently high GPA in extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history. Nathan born in Florida.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
GPA 4.0. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift, or curse, of gab, depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab.
Nothing's stopping you. How do I take a dang photo of this hawk? I feel like
Wowza.
Chloe has to put...
This will so not come in handy.
I feel like Chloe has to put the necklace on it.
And nothing here.
Bottle?
I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
Books. Lamp. Kate's file. Indeed.
I certainly can't use this. Look
Painting?
Looks
Oh.
like an oil painting spill. Awful.
Who said what? Chloe, you say something? Sorry. I kind of, my thoughts just crowded out whatever you were saying.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
GPA 3.9. Kate Marsh represents the very best of the students at Blackwell Academy. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activities with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on KBAY 7 News, and her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school's history. Such a classic school to praise the quiet people who just overwork themselves. Update. At present time, there's a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. See the attached files for complete details. Principal Wells, as a school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly, and she was upset, but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Regards, Anne-Marie Berenchy. Well, they didn't do that.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
The Prescotts always get their money's worth. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after our knife showdown yesterday.
No.
Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
Oh my god. I mean, the surveillance system didn't get installed. That's all I'm saying. No, we can't. It would be sick for Chloe to be able to pay them back and be done with that, but... we can't.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but... I've got my power to protect you, right?
Mostly because I'm
There's
skeptical
a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash.
that it would
But
actually go
yes,
towards
Moral
a
Max
handicapped
is right
fund.
again. I guess. Let's get the hell out of this office morgue.
I know that money would have helped Chloe and me.
Now can I take a photo of the bird? It looked like it had Chloe's necklace on it.
You're not so tacky up close.
Is it gonna be a different bird? Really looks like that one. But it looks like it has a necklace in that. Bronze hawk. Oh. Nathan seems Very disturbed. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Prescott, we regret to inform you that Nathan Prescott has disrupted various classes over the past month, despite repeated warnings and leniency. Due to a crude outburst in Mrs. Hoyda's Intro to Literature class on Tuesday, September 17th, Nathan was sent back to his dormitory for the day, without a proper write-up for his files. Nathan has enormous potential, but also erratic behavior patterns that may need supervision beyond Blackwell's ability. The school cannot tolerate these disruptions, so we hope you will discuss this matter with Nathan to impress upon him the severity of the situation. Please see the attached files for the full reports. Update, expunged record. Dear Principal Wells, we have received a rather outrageous and possibly slanderous letter from somebody in administration accusing Nathan of uncharacteristic, erratic behavior patterns. We are certain this must be a mistake, otherwise we fear that we will take Nathan out of Blackwell to a more prestigious and better funded institution. Please respond with a copy of the expunged disciplinary warning report. Rachel in the dark room, Rachel in the dark room. Look, this looks like eyes. People watching. It's got to be from wherever Kate was taken to. And Chloe. Did Chloe end up there? I feel like she did. But then got out of it somehow. Or maybe she was just about to. The following is a list of reported incidents involving Nathan Prescott. There seems to be a pattern of outbursts and confrontations followed by remorse and repentance. We suggest his parents remove him from the school and place him under expert psychological supervision. Throwing a desk in class, cursing at his English teacher, lighting firecrackers in the bathroom, stealing school supplies, threatening the school custodian, attempted theft of campus Tobonga statue. David Madsen and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule, in Mr. Madsen's talk radio terminology, acting as a front for another local dealer. Considering Rachel's exemplary status, I told David that I would need more concrete proof, and he promised he had more to show. I was surprised to get an unscheduled visit from Rachel Amber. She seemed quite upset and claimed that David Madsen was following her and taking photos. David would deny this, and given the questionable company Rachel has been keeping, I'm not certain I can believe her right now. This is also painting David as, I mean, it's not good, but as an accomplice to what's going on with Nathan. And I still just don't think so. I don't think so. Like, if he were actually one of the ones that's part of this or behind it all, he's just being way too upfront and careless with it. We've already discovered that he's been following and bothering Kate. Here, that he'd been taking photos and bothering Rachel. Like, it's just way too obvious and not secretive enough. But I am curious. I want to listen back to what did Nathan say about that David Madsen was letting him like follow the people he wanted to follow. I don't know. I need to listen to that again. It was, I don't know. Why can't I take a picture of the bird?
You're not so tacky up close.
I want to take a picture of the bird. I feel like it's an optional photo. Okay, what if... Can I turn this lamp back on? No? Okay. Well, I think I'm giving up on the bird. I got all the episodes in episode 2. I'm proud of that. Got the science experiment one.
That impish look scares me. Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
I think this is kind of where we get caught. I think the scene that we saw at the end of the last episode as a sneak preview was, it felt like it was in locker rooms. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was locker rooms in the swimming pool.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
Yeah, it is really interesting. Chloe's dialogue is always centered around the power of it and what you can own and the freedom with it. And it makes sense. It does make sense.
Go
but
Otters.
it's cool how, I think, true to the characters and their situations the dialogue is. An ad?
I actually don't have the time to investigate this caper.
Lost goggles. I admit I'm a goofball and misplaced my Flexi Wave swim goggles. If found, eternal gratitude and a 25 Bean Hip Cafe gift card. Or $25. Ray Siren.
I hope the otters will survive.
The Earth can't wait. Inform yourself, then share. Become an Eco volunteer today.
If only I could solve the mystery of the missing cat pics.
Reward. Desperate for my stolen backpack with school books and new tablet. I need this for class, and my tablet has private pics of my late cats. RIP. So I will pay a cash reward, no questions asked. If you have any details or would like to return the backpack, you have my contact info now. Please. Well, if the cash reward was the amount that Chloe owes, then maybe that could be worth it, actually. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quickly, and then we'll go swimming in the school swimming pool, I guess. I'll be right back. All right.
Boys or girls?
What? Boys.
Boys, of course.
Figures. Perv. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
This action will have consequences. Would the boys' locker room be grosser than the girls'? Honestly, I don't know. But I want information
I
on
guess
Nathan.
somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit.
If it could be in here. Although I don't think Nathan's on the swim team, so... Okay, we do got trash.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
Dana, I know I'm an a-hole, but I still care about you. Love, Logan.
Boys' locker room is right.
What are the next photos that I'm looking for? A checkered jacket? Shirt? Maybe a bird outside? So that seems like it could happen later. Dana needs a baby daddy. What's up with that face? So spoopy.
Max Caulfield, moral avenger. Or self-righteous hypocrite. This one is almost empty. The guys must like their pink goo.
Oh, that goes out to the pool.
Bros will be bros.
69 reasons to bang Rachel. Victoria loves the
nice
D.
to know Victoria loves something besides herself.
What? Max
Welcome to
is
1950.
a feminazi.
I bet you do.
I love Warren Gayram. I kind of think the women's locker room would be worse. At least in terms of the graffiti. It's all bad. They really just make it all bad in this game. No hope. No hope for what high school was like.
Sometimes.
No worries, it's all bad. Pretty much what I was just saying. It's just all bad.
No way am I touching Zach's jersey.
A cell phone?
Zach is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
You snoop? Victoria. Hey, thinking bad things about you. Cool. What are you wearing? Just my crystal necklace and phone. Hot. What are you wearing? I'm in locker room, only wearing a jersey, sitting on my football. What? Whose locker is this? Warren's!
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
Max! Max, come on. You are in strong denial.
This must be for training kids.
We should use it. With our record, Chloe has to almost die again, which means she might almost drown. Nathan's locker!
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
Diazepam. Risperidone? What does that do? Hold on, I need to look that one up. 'Cause diazepam is like an anti-anxiety, right? Because that was in Metal Gear Solid. Oh. Well, I guess no, it, yeah, used to treat anxiety and symptoms of alcohol withdrawal. But what about risperidone? It's an atypical antipsychotic medication used to treat schizophrenia, bipolar mania, and irritability or aggression associated with autism spectrum disorder. Interesting. I wonder... I mean, I guess I would maybe imagine that those are safe to take together, but...
Some poor hipster lost their vape.
I mean, it really seems like Nathan considering his parents, and then I feel like I feel like he has to be getting used in some way. It seems like he is either just in a psychotic break, like undergoing it at all times, or is very, very close to it. I would have to imagine from a bunch of trauma and pressure, whatever it might be from his parents, and then I also feel like whatever else is going on that he has maybe been locked into doing. Can I see the girls' locker room? Where's the door? Will Chloe be back out here? Nice. Yep. I think we're good. Okay,
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
It's gonna take a long time to heat the pool. Okay, what we got in the girls' room? A sock?
Where does that other sock go?
Brooke's locker.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Did Brooke suggest it? What if Brooke is that actually might have been something Warren said. I don't remember. Did Brooke suggest it to Warren? And then Warren decided to not go with Brooke and to go with Max instead. Kind of like a, oh, great idea, Brooke. Let me take my crush.
Those are some musty-ass old shirts. Yuck. Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want.
There's no way. There's no way.
Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here?
What else? Victoria's locker. Kate's.
A bus ticket? Was she going to run away? Like Rachel Amber?
I mean, we don't know if Rachel ran away. To Portland. On the schedules for October 2nd? That was a while ago. That would have been before the video, right?
Was Chloe here?
What? Oh, a weed baggie.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your... No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
Oh, so when she found the trash in Victoria's room, it said Victoria's Secret. It's not because it was actually something from Victoria's Secret. She's just using that as a joke because she used it again. But I still don't even know what it was. It was just something glow in the dark.
Wick. It burns.
I guess it's probably just part of a costume. I mean, it still could have been glow in the dark lingerie. That was a sock. Okay. Victoria Chase rules.
This
Okay,
isn't
actually,
a desperate cry for attention or anything.
feels like the graffiti has been a little more. Well, dear Kate, I don't care. God.
Well, we care, dickhead.
Rachel
I hope so,
abides.
friend.
The graffiti maybe felt worse in the boys' locker room.
Sorry, Rachel. Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a snoop.
So the women seem to all bring their own soap, and the men use the pink goop. Pink goop. Okay. Cool. Why is the floor wet? No running, no diving. There's Chloe. Anything to find here? I'm running! Oh no! I'm gonna fall and slip in. Why are there puddles all over the floor? How did they get those posters there? Don't touch. What is it? I want to touch. Speakers, fun. Pool floaties, fun. The noodles. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Oh, a pool toy, yes!
Just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Because a shark? Rescue board? Okay.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope.
Open lifeguard room. Oh, well now I think all the locker rooms are open. Because that was, I believe, the girls. And this, I think, is the boys. Because those empty, and there's a graffiti on the wall. Okay, so I guess I didn't have to rewind. I could have just gone from this direction. Oh well.
In case I run out of air, I know where to come.
True. A full
Coffee and
cup.
swimming. Good combo.
A full cup of coffee.
Yes, we get it. Otters.
Why do they have two animal themes? Because isn't football the Bigfoots, but then swimming is otters?
Don't even think I'm gonna make a move on you.
Okay, okay.
Now I have the power over light and death.
Should I turn on the lights? I guess if I had talked to Chloe, she probably would have told me to do this. So I'm gonna talk to her first.
Chloe just couldn't wait to splish splash in the pool.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
So do I. Hit that light.
All right. I got the light again.
There has to be a control panel for the lights around here.
I already found it. But now
Aw, look at the baby Halloween pumpkin.
we'll look at the other things. There might not really be anything else. Okay, more binder looking things, but these look a little different.
So, the big plan is win.
Perfect SMART goals. Small, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely, time scoped. I tried my best. Switch on. We've done this. Alrighty. Oh. Those are just wheels. Oh. Wait.
Time to do or dive, Max.
I gotta talk to you, Chloe. You're just gonna jump right in? Oh. Talk! Okay, I guess you don't want to talk. Ooh, cool tattoos. Push? Do I need to put my phone down somewhere?
Just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Do I just talk to Chloe? I feel like I might have also missed the next optional photo, but
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
kind of like that quiet look of sadness.
Cowabunga!
Why look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
Max, a fear of sharks.
I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like love of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
Just like we all are.
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
Huh.
Thank God. But what if I had? What if Kate didn't jump, but you would be dead?
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Oh, because of her almost getting shot? I mean, we did have the vision before Chloe. I feel like Chloe needs to hear the absolutely, but I want to see what the I don't know says.
I don't know.
Well, I do, okay? So just listen to Captain Chloe.
I'm trying.
Okay.
As long as we don't waste this power.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
I kind of want to say you're the bro killer to see what that is, but I'll go with Warren is nice.
Warren is nice.
Nice? Ouch. That means friend zone.
No, he's really cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan. But I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you. Now I'm getting cold in here. Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
I wonder if we'll have to cycle through the different locker rooms to escape.
Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Hide!
Does he have a gun out? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, what happens?
Okay, if I go back over there, the guard will definitely bust me.
The guard has a name. His name is David
Okay,
Batson.
if I go back over there, the guard will definitely bust me.
It really looks like he had a gun pulled out. Okay, so what happens if we just, like, leave? Is that... Was this, like, supposed to be a little more,
Okay,
like,
if I go back over there, the guard will definitely bust me.
pressure-filled? If I wait long enough, will he come around? Huh. I mean, I already looked at everything everywhere, so I'm curious. I wanna see the possibility of getting caught, but I think I just need to leave. Lifeguard room. Chloe. What would... I mean, I missed the bird, so could be... I can't believe, did I miss... Has the necklace on. Was there some way to get Chloe to put the necklace on the bird? And I missed that very first photo. Am I gonna be missing 2 photos? Maybe more in this episode? That's gonna be so sad. Let's read the journal and then we'll leave. Whoops. Okay. I read that page. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum, thanks Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files, For a good cause. Okay, hold up. What if? Well, M would be the last name. I was thinking, what if Mark Jefferson? What if Mark is actually Mark Jefferson's middle name? What if it's David Mark Jefferson? And then David M could be David Mark Jefferson. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I might end up not really accepting some clues in front of me because of how much I now just want Jefferson to be the bad guy. Into David's secret bunker files, yeah, for a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take $5,000 in cash marked handicapped fund, cause that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. I'm not gonna let anything happen to her, but I can't just let her do anything she wants. Mad Max? More like Mommy Max. Hey, yo. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided I should have looked up what that word meant. Here it is again. Or how you pronounce it. Hijinks. Hijinks. Office hijinks. And when you like hijink a car, is that hijack? Good job, Jam. Good job, Jam. Hijack. When you hijink a car. Hey, maybe they're related. Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. I need an objective. I need to get out of the swimming pool facility.
Make sure you cover the whole parade.
Are you shitting me?
Not that easy. Yep, okay. Okay, it was the flashlight maybe?
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Max, no room, dude. Go find another place to hide.
Shit! Chloe's hiding there. Oh, now I have to find another spot.
I don't know where David is coming from. I can't see real good. Can I cover myself in towels?
Any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here.
Uh-oh.
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick. Hey!
Okay, you just stay over there a little bit.
Who's here?
Okay?
I got a flashlight and a stick. Hey!
Just keep, just keep looking over there.
Who's here?
Who's here?
Flashlight and a stick. Hey!
Uh-oh. You really saw me there? Okay, I'll give myself a little bit more time.
I got a flashlight and a stick.
Can I just hide in the stall? I feel like he's gonna look in the stalls. Was there a better hiding spot? Am I even in the stall right now? He left? Yeah? I think so. Chloe? I think he's gone.
We are so invisible.
Let's bail.
Well,
Wait,
I did that
turn around.
kind of unsuccessfully.
We have to find another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
It's a good
Into
point.
the car. Get in.
I also feel like David would recognize.
Later, fuckers. Max, you rock. We are so fucking awesome.
Yes, we so are.
I feel like David would have recognized and noticed Chloe's car, but maybe not. Maybe he didn't check the parking lot yet. Maybe the bird will be in Chloe's room. Maybe she'll have the same brass bird, but with her necklace on it. Must be helpful having "I can't sleep" written at the head of your bed. Daily selfie? Can I look around at all? No? Okay.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb.
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
So even that dialogue was Chloe talking about wanting to leave and start a new life, and then Max responded with wishing that it could be like the old days, where they just kind of hung out in the morning. So it really is the two different sides.
I'm so wiped out from last night. But it was awesome.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Last night was only the tip of the iceberg.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
Today
Such
the
a good
gym,
song.
tomorrow the world. We need to step it up.
We still have to be careful how I use my power. I don't want to get stuck in time.
Do we think they'll say anything else? No, I mean, we can just sit and listen to this beautiful song. Rock chick.
Know you have a heavy heart. I can feel it when we kiss. So many men stronger than me have thrown their backs out, trying to live it. But me, I'm not a gamble. You can count on me to split the love I saw you in the evening. By the morning won't exist. You're looking skinny like a model with your eyes all painted black.
I love picturing two of them actually just lying here, listening to the music, just thinking or not thinking, enjoying each other's company.
What's so easy in the evening, by the morning such a drag. I got a flask inside my pocket, we can share it on the train. And if you promise to stay conscious, I will try and do the same. Well, we might die from medication, but we sure kill all the pain. But what was normal in the evening, by the morning seems insane. And I'm not sure
That's a pretty apt line.
the trouble was that started all of this. The reasons all have run away, but the feeling never did. It's not something I would recommend, but it is one way to live.
Ah! Did it auto do that? Because I was sitting there doing nothing for so long? Game! I was enjoying the music!
'Cause what is simple in the moonlight, by the morning never is. It
Okay.
was so simple in the moonlight, now it's so complicated.
It's just such a good song.
It was so simple in the moonlight, so simple in the moonlight, so simple in the moonlight.
Will it start over? Or just end? Okay. I think we can get up. I think we can get up. We're getting up. Thank you all for taking that moment with me. I'm sorry it got interrupted partway through.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
Okay, maybe that next photo is somewhere in here. I need to look for something checkered. What does Warren have to say? Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn, and otherwise you can't back out now. Wait, I'm so excited to see them go to the movie together. And let's finish reading this out. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. Or the bird. Either Checkers or the bird. But the Checkers looks like someone holding something, so I feel like Chloe's gonna get dressed and be doing something, and then we'll take another photo. We also gotta maybe hope and check that there could be a bird thing with a necklace on it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what else I could have done with the bird Statue on the desk.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
It is kind of nice that the optional photos feel like a way to track where you are in the episode a little bit
hid in the
too.
closet, and then David wouldn't be on my case.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Wow, I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
That's awesome. This digital art is pretty cool. I like that. Door. Box.
Wow, sir. That was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff.
It's cute. Wallet.
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
Hoping it can help save Rachel, or maybe seeing it as this, like, as a spirit of Rachel. I mean, I don't know. Burgers. Don't be a dummy. Cover your willy. Use protection, y'all. Everybody lies, no exceptions. Play! Oh! What? Can I change it? Well, I guess I could always rewind, right?
I thought Chloe might put up a pic of me instead. Can't compete with Rachel. Holy shitballs. Frank is scary. I should have let Chloe take that money.
Chloe, money now. I don't have your money yet. This is my last message. I'll get it. Now, you fucking whore. Damn.
I'm lucky David didn't bust me for acting like it was my pot.
And it's still there.
Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
Mystic weather.
Can I check out the news on this old laptop? At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
Police and fire departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on the Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Wait, did we vandalize anything? Police have not stated if they have any suspects yet. Incident. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at Up All Night Donuts off Peckinpah Road at approximately 8:52 p.m. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and methamphetamines. He is being held without bail pending further investigation.
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Following a public suicide threat at Blackwell Academy, Kate Marsh is reportedly in a stable condition under supervision at Arcadia Bay Med Center. No more information is available at this time.
Time to put on your daily armor, Max. Chloe doesn't seem too upset she didn't take that money from the handicapped fund.
Any bird, any checkers?
Chloe doesn't seem
Oops.
too upset she
I
didn't
meant
take
to
that
speak.
money. I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Max rubbing off on Chloe a little bit?
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
So, you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy phase. Among other things.
I can't see you with any of the guys around here.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
Sounds like you totally crushed on Rachel.
You would have too. Smart, sexy, and sassy. Like me, right?
Well, duh. Maybe Rachel would have fought over both of us.
You wish. Then again, maybe. You're a photographer and she wanted to be a model. Hey, lazy ass, put some clothes on. Then we can scarf the awesome breakfast Joyce is cooking up.
Oh. Okay. What if I try to go out the door without
Put some
clothes?
clothes on first, hillbilly. Ugh, still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Oh,
I love this song.
I can't change it until the song ends. Are those cup holders through the magazines?
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Oh! This is interesting. It's like Wood doing it. Is that... I feel like that would make... Would it make Max feel uncomfortable in a way that Chloe is influencing her to do things that she really doesn't want to do, and it almost feeling like boundaries being crossed? Or is it like, you know, trying new things, some experimentation? Let's see what happens if she does it.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork. Oh man, that was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
Okay, what happens if you don't? Hurry! I guess you just have to hold it long enough to get it to
Okay.
go faster. Sometimes it feels like it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Just admit that you already macked on me, then used your rewind. Now I can text Warren that you're saving yourself all for him.
I am so going to best unfriend you for that. I love that Chloe is so fearless.
I did do it and then rewind! Shoot. Oh no. Cause that outcome feels more fitting that definitely feels more fitting to Max. But the fact that I did it and then rewound and then Chloe called me on it makes me feel like I have to stick with having done it. Otherwise it just feels a little sleazy. That's like dishonest or untruthful.
Okay.
So we gotta stick with it. I fear that it might actually come up with Warren, and that's gonna be a little tough.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Did we already look in the drawer?
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
That's what it was. I want enough stuff to do that I can listen to all the songs.
I think Rachel's style is a little more subtle. Like me.
Compared to Chloe's? But I wonder if the kiss and then her wearing Rachel's clothes
Looking
is gonna...
sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Oh, did that stop the music? No, it just ended.
Check you out, Max. Ready for the runway. Go downstairs and show Joyce. She'll love it.
Okay.
I know that it is freezing, but I think we have.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Kate. I'm on your side. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school. The only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Love and blessings. Your friend, Kate. Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can. I promise. Cute. Nothing new here. Can I go back in? Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe just one pursuit. Anything? Well, hold on. I'm wearing checkered stuff now. Am I gonna have to take a photo of myself? In a mirror. We gotta find a mirror. 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 Maybe they're all in the same room. Maybe bathroom has a bird with necklaces on it. Hair dye.
You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time. Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback. Chloe
Use the
never
toothbrush.
used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush.
Okay.
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
That is a bit ironic, or at least, I don't know, a little hypocritical, I guess, or just doesn't really make sense, which it seems like Max knows that.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
You didn't shower? Alright, photo! Dang, so I missed two. Bummer.
Check out Mad Max. Ready to fucking thrash. I'm so hardcore.
It had to have been something with a bird on the desk in the office, but how? How? Tell me how? Did I just not have the angle right?
Nobody in this town has a fucking clue as to what's happening. Or do they? I better not go in there. David might be in bed. Ew.
Yeah, ew.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
Okay. Well, before I go downstairs, since it seems like we're in kind of the second half now, that is probably where we're going to wrap up for episode 3, part 1. It had to have been the bird in Principal Wells' office. That is tragic. Tragic. 2 missed photos. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Yep. So we are gonna wrap up here for part 1 of episode 3. Starting to try to uncover some clues, but I mean, did we uncover anything? I mean, not necessarily. I imagine it seems like a lot of the wild stuff, well, I guess just in last episode, happened at the end of the episode. So I kind of feel like it will this episode too. Maybe not. Maybe it'll stay a little on the calmer side. But basically, we know that Nathan is dealing with some serious psychosis, mental health issues, needing to be medicated for it, and it seems very present in some of the actions and also some of the art that has been documented that he's done, and that there does seem to be potentially a tie with Nathan and Rachel from that one piece of art. Victoria approaching and threatening, hitting on Mr. Jefferson. I don't know how much that feels like evidence of something, but it definitely is interesting. So, again, I kind of imagine that the second half of episode 3 in the next video some stuff is gonna be happening. Maybe not. We'll see. But I'm curious if the things we found from Principal Wells' office are going to surface in more significant ways. And there's also still, it feels too that there's more with Frank that needs to get uncovered because of Frank having the bracelet. And it seems like that's also going to come to a culmination point with the fact that I did not let Chloe take the money from Principal Wells' office. Which there's no way that's going towards a handicap fund. It's gotta be bribery of some sort, but I don't know. Okay. Thanks for watching. I am so hooked on this game. If you can't tell, I love the optional photos. I'm bummed that I missed 2, but I'm also loving the story. I'm loving the characters. I don't know. I think I'll be interested to see at the end of the game how I actually feel about the characters. I guess I'm curious. I want to think more about how maybe deep I feel the characters are versus not, but I do think the characters are well defined, and all of their dialogue and actions do seem to fit very well into the character that they are portrayed as and painted as, which is pretty cool. And I'm curious by the end of the game how I will feel about potentially some of the characters' arcs, or if there'll be significant character development. Maybe in regards to Max. There is somewhat the game can dictate how Max changes because they're only giving you so many options of what to do. But there is still stuff in Max's control in that regard, like choosing to kiss Chloe or not, and different choices here and there that can maybe shape how she may or may not be changing, which is interesting. But I think I'm curious, maybe most specifically with Chloe, could potentially be with Kate, maybe with David, how we might learn more, or how the characters might change over the course of the episodes. But presumably the episodes are only for a week long of days, so that might be expecting a little too much, maybe except for Max and Chloe, because of the impact of a power such as the one that Max has. So all is yet to come. All is yet to come. Thank you for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have a day ahead of you, enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have a night or evening, sleep well. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.